Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and today I am discussing a game that has actually, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of rekindled my love for video games again. I mean, I've always loved playing video games, but I feel like recently I've just been kind of going through the motions and just playing a game because other people are playing it. But when I started playing Link's Awakening, now this is not a review, real quick, this is not a review, this is a kind of thoughts, impressions type thing, and just because I've been having so much fun with this game, I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to alleviate some of the worries that people might have about this game, because it was originally a handheld game for the Game Boy, and now it's been remastered into the most adorable, lighthearted, and just enjoyable games for the Switch right now. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love the graphics. I love the animation. I love just everything about its visuals. It's just wonderful. Now, there is a little caveat to that it's unfortunate that the game will sometimes drop in frame rate when you're changing to different sections. Like, it'll shift your screen, and I don't know. It's if you go to a new area, it has like these little slowdown and then you're back to normal speed again, which is weird because the game is gorgeous and all, but it's not like high fidelity, amazingly detailed graphics. It's very simplistic graphics, which means the game's gonna age amazingly, like most Nintendo games will. And it just, I don't know, it's a great art direction, but for some reason the game just can't handle it. And I don't get that. I'm hoping that it's going to be patched out, but it is a shame to see a Nintendo game be released in this sort of state where it's going to have slowdown. I know Breath of the Wild did, but I mean, it was rendering this gigantic, beautiful world with lots of detail and physics and this and that. And this is a top-down game, so it's really not a whole lot to render there. And there's not a whole lot in the way of physics. I know it sounds like I'm really, you know, crapping on the game now, but I really do enjoy this game. Now, this is a game that was, again, designed for handheld, but honestly, I mean, you can play on the TV and it's going to feel like a full-fledged experience. Do I feel like $60 is a little steep? Yeah, a little bit, but I'm having so much fun. I don't really feel this thing in the price tag, and I feel like I said, it's made me happy, which is what a lot of games can't really do. Like, I might be having, you know, fun with the game. Like Gears 5, it's fun, I guess. I mean, it's okay. But it doesn't make me feel happy inside. It feels like, oh, okay, you know, I'm doing pretty well this game. Oh, I'm not doing well this game. Okay. Whatever. This, I don't know. There's just something about the music, the graphics, the story. The puzzles are just so much fun to try to figure out, and they're not too difficult where you have to look up a guide, and they're not too easy where it feels like a baby's game. And I know a lot of people are going to be turned off by the graphics because they feel like, oh, it's just a baby's game because it's got the cartoony No, I mean, I don't get that feeling ever. I don't understand why people feel that way. People complain about Breath of the Wild. I'm going to stop swinging this box around. People complain about Breath of the Wild that as well. I don't quite understand that, but the dungeons in the game are just a ton of fun, trying to figure out what order you need to do the rooms in, how to get past all the different things. As you're playing the game, you get new abilities, and you have to use those abilities at certain times, and remember that you have these certain abilities to do. It's not too cryptic in when you need to use the abilities. But again, it's not super hand-holding either. It kind of gives you a clue. And now, a lot of games are really hand-holding nowadays. So when I was streaming it, I believe it was Mama Luigi and a couple other people that were helping me out in the game whenever I'd get stuck for a little bit, because I'm so used to games telling me what to do, exactly what to do. Like, hey Fanta, do exactly this, and you win. It's like, oh, okay, well, do that. This game, it kind of introduces a concept and then goes, okay, well, now you know that concept, figure it out from now on. And I like that. I like that a lot. I like that the game doesn't treat you like a baby. Unfortunately, my brain has kind of gone back to baby mode because so many games just walk me through how to do it. So I kind of have to relearn all of that. I know that's a weird thing to think about, but I mean, just seriously, just for 1 second, ponder how games have, transformed nowadays. It's so easy. Everything is so spelled out. Whereas this is a remake of an older game, so you get kind of those older game mechanics involved. Sometimes it spells it out, but most of the time it's really leaving it up to you. I love all the variation of the different places. I can't wait to see the next place as I'm playing the game. I like the whole theme of it. I like that you're not just trying to save Princess Zelda. It's a different experience. I've never played the original, so it really is a completely different experience to me. I know if you've played the original game, you might be like, well, I've already beaten it. But honestly, I feel like with all of the graphical updates and just the graphics alone, I feel like really just sell the game. That art style, it's just eye candy. I can't stop playing the game. And even though the gameplay is super simple, I mean, it's one button to slash and you block and that's about it, it's still really satisfying. And I can't really put my finger on why, but I'm just having a blast with this game. And like I said, it was built as a handheld, so I said the home mode was great, so is the handheld. And I mean, I'm not even in state right now. I've probably played this for another 3 hours on a plane. It's phenomenal in handheld. I mean, the screen, it just pops. If you have a Switch Lite, I mean, this is going to go perfectly for just handheld mode too, because the game is top down and you're not missing anything. I mean, you could play this whole game handheld mode, honestly, and be watching TV or something and doing something else. I feel like this game is probably one of the most perfect examples of how the Switch is so great for handheld. So like I said, definitely brought this with me, and I've been playing it. And I know I'm trying to tell the future here, because obviously this is future. Anyway, getting into the weeds here. So I just wanted to say that I really enjoy this game. I used to do videos like this quite a bit. I'm not sure how many views it's gonna get, but I just wanted to talk about it because it's a game that I really enjoy, and a lot of people ask me, Fanta, what's your favorite game? And honestly, I can't give my favorite game because my favorite game is usually just the game that I've been playing recently, the game I've been playing a lot of, or the game that I keep going back to. And right now, that's this. This is one of my favorite games right now. Is it my favorite game of all time? No. Is it the best game on the Switch? I mean, Mario Odyssey is amazing, so it's up there. It's definitely in the top 5, and I definitely put it on the list of must-own games for the Switch. Nintendo does not screw around when it comes to first-party titles, and this is another game that they just show that they really care about what they're doing. And what's also interesting about this game is that it's so different from the Zelda games. I know I already said you're not saving Zelda, but it's got like Goombas in it, and there's like Yoshi dolls, and there's Chain Chomps, and there's stuff from just so many things from Mario games and other games. It's so bizarre, but it somehow fits. It doesn't really feel super out of place once you've played the game for a while. The side-scrolling bit is kind of weird, and it doesn't feel like it belongs in the game, but besides that, the rest of the other things that are in it feel like they're right at home. I mean, the Chain Chomp, you're like, that's a Chain Chomp when you first see it. And then when you see it later on after playing the game for a while, like, oh, well, that's person's dog. That's their dog. That's their pet Chain Chomp. That's just part of the Zelda universe now. Whatever. You just kind of accept it. It's not super weird. I don't know. Link's Awakening, highly recommend it. If you can get it cheaper, I think Walmart has it for $49.49. They're trying to beat out everybody else's pricing. I believe Target had a glitch deal. Unfortunately, it's not up anymore. I just want to talk about it because it was crazy and I'm sad I missed it. They'd buy one, get one free. I guess they just pulled the deal, but some people got it anyway. The whole Dungeon Maker thing, I have not done yet, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really care about that. But it does introduce an interesting idea, which is creating your own Zelda game. And because of this Dungeon Maker, they've been talking about making a Zelda Maker game. So that'd be really interesting, because I watched them make dungeons when they were showing this game off at E3, I believe. And it looked like a lot of fun going through the dungeon. I just don't have any interest in making them myself. That's kind of the same thing with Mario Maker. I don't have the time to make levels, but I love playing the levels that are highly rated, have actually, you know, been finely crafted into this interesting experience. And I feel like Zelda is a perfect platform for that. If they can take this Dungeon Maker and expand it into something really interesting, I will always be happy about expanding the creativity of people. So go for it. Seriously. So there you go. Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I missed. Like I said, I haven't beaten the game. I'm not even halfway through the game. I've just played for like 4 hours, and I've been having a blast. Even the amiibo's adorable. I mean, I've stopped buying amiibos, but I kinda want. I'm not gonna buy it. I kinda want it. I'm not gonna buy it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys liked this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you like stuff like this, because I love talking about video games, and it'd be great if you guys liked me talking about video games. I don't know. And as always, everyone. Oh, and then comment if you have the game already. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like it or not. Have a fantastic day.